All right, so we are about to simulate just areas to fill. You know what I'm saying? See, with areas to fill, you can't just strictly predict it just because this area have to be filled. It's potential, possibly going to that area. Okay, we can't really predict the market. It's a way to predict it, but it's impossible for somebody to predict the market. If we could, we'll all be rich. There will be, you know what I'm saying, no learning curve. We all gonna make it. But that's just a potential way to predict the market when areas need to be covered. Okay, so let's just simulate. So you can literally look at areas to fill on the 5 minute, 15, 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna use the 5 minute. You know what I'm saying? So let's just look at where we are right now. So if I'm looking at the price action right now, I see that we need to fill this area. This need to get filled. This got covered. This got covered. And that's about it. I'm not about to go too far back because this is on the 5 minute. So it's going to be like little creases, little areas like this and all that. I don't have time. So as of right now, we have this little area need to get filled right here and that. So let's just see what happens. Okay, that get covered. So we cancel that out. Okay, as of right now, we have a bunch of areas to fill. You know what I'm saying? If you go on a 1 hour, that's probably just one big old drop. So yeah, it's so much. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna do it one by one because I really want y'all to understand this. So we have this to fill. We have that little area to fill. We have this little area to fill. We have this little area to fill. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of areas to fill, and we still have this little gap right here that haven't been covered. Even this got covered. If you line that up, this would cover that candle. So let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? As so far as of right now, it covered this candle. Let's see. Okay. All right. It covered that. Close that. Okay. We still have more areas to fill. This is a big drop with no pullbacks. Okay. All right. This area right here have to get filled as well. Not at this very moment, but it have to eventually. Okay, now it's starting to cover these areas. Okay, look like it's about to cover that next one. Okay, we still got that little smidge right there. Okay, it covers that. You can cancel that. And what's crazy is as it's covering these areas, it's still creating more imbalances, more areas to fill. You know what I'm saying? That didn't have a pullback. Covered that, but it covered this. Okay, so we take that off. So it literally just covered that entire move. Okay. Now I pull back a little bit. We only have this little area. Okay. And now we have more imbalances right here. This drop had no pullback. It's just something to pay attention to. What do? It just covered that entire thing with that one candle. That is canceled. Take this off. Mind you, we still have this area to fill right here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it's starting to push up with no pullback. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can start spotting this stuff right now. Let's just use this right here. Okay. Okay, so as of right now, we have this that didn't get covered. This area, and that area. Okay. Okay, it almost creeped down, but it finally came up here to cancel that. So what is this? This is canceled. Okay, and now we have another imbalance right here. Right here. That's a gap in the market right there. That's a gap. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep following until we get a better understanding of areas to fill. Okay, it kind of wicked down a little bit. Still have that left, but it wicked down a little bit. Now look, it canceled that off. Cancel that off. Okay, is it gonna come down and get that? Cancel that off. Okay, now look, we still creating imbalances, and I feel like imbalances is more easier to predict on Forex because Forex pairs are constantly consolidating or in a range. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be going back and forth. That's why I feel like Forex pairs are better for reversals than for a trend strategy, because indices we push up more, but Forex pairs we're in a range for the most part. So imbalances are going to get covered a lot in Forex pairs, so you can really use this to your advantage. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We still have this area to fill down here. Okay, that get covered, that's canceled. So as it's covering the areas that need to get filled, it's also creating more imbalances, more areas to fill. So it's filling in an area, but then as it's filling that area, it's also creating a gap in the market. So you have to be aware of that. All of this got covered. So as of right now, we only have that little gap and this gap. Now, again, can we really know which way it's going to go? Absolutely not. But if it goes in that direction, that can be a potential take profit for a runner. We always going for our 1-on-1, always. Okay, it's zipped up a little bit. Okay, we still have that little smidge right there. We have liquidity down here. Have liquidity on both sides. Okay, let's see what it do. This is also imbalance, and I'm pretty sure it's about to fill that from here to here. That's the imbalance. Pretty sure it's about to fill that up. Yep, and it did. Yep. If you saw that drop had no pullback until right here, so it just filled that in. Okay, that is canceled. Okay, just keep going. All right, it looked like if I grab that liquidity down there, and look what it did. It finally filled that in. You know what I'm saying? So if you was getting into some type of trade right here, let's see what we have right here. This look like a swing low. This look like a double top or something like that. This is a swing low right here. So break and retest, drop, liquidity right here. So we got that, and we have areas to fill, and we have liquidity. So this can really make you confident as to where the market want to go. Okay, let's keep going because I'm interested, because this is another gap in the market. Let's just keep going. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie. That one candle covered that entire move. I'm pretty sure that was news. This is 9:45. Pretty sure that was like some type of news or something. But that drop, what did it do? It filled it back in. That's why I said Forex pairs are good for reversals or areas to fill. So be prepared for areas to constantly get filled. And we have, since they grabbed that liquidity down here, liquidity is right here now, right here, and up here. Okay, so let's take this off. All right. And it filled that in. But guess what? Now we have another imbalance right here. So this move from right here to here, that's imbalance. That area have to get covered. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Did you see that? Let me replay it just so you can really understand what just happened. They have to do that. This is also demand too. Let's not forget, this is also demand. Right here. Let me mark it up just so you can understand. So we have demand with an area that needs to get filled. That's more confluences to buy. It covered it and then it took off. You can't get better than that than what we have above. Liquidity. But that's all I wanted to do in this video, is just show you step by step that you can have. You can look at areas to fill in the 5-minute as well as the 1 hour. Okay. All right. That's all I got. Till next time.